It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome, everybody, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Very happy to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith, and relatively happy to be here with Shaq. Tonight, we'll see the Denver.
On the day that
Well, guys,
in this game today, it's all about court spacing, DA. Thanks for the report. Well, we have two loaded backcourts here tonight, Clark. It should be a very intriguing matchup.
You know, Kevin, in years past, it used to be the small forwards were your dominant scorers in the league, and that's still pretty prevalent, but in this day and age, well, I tell you, the point guard play. Not only are those point guards able to assist and set people up and lead their teams, but a lot of them are high-octane scorers as well. A lot of fun to watch.
A lot of things happen on both ends of the floor.
No doubt.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So out there for the Nuggets right now, we've got Ben Simmons. Victor Oladipo is out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Gary Harris, and it's Love in at the center position. Now Thompson, following the miss by Gary Harris from deep. And Fox has it in the corner. We have a step back. Love grabs the board. And Simmons has got the ball here for Denver.
And they couldn't get stops when they needed to. The opposition just too comfortable shooting the basketball.
Well, you know what, Greg? When the defense is that lax, come on now, they honestly deserve to lose. You can't let a team get into that kind of a groove.
Just 4 to shoot. And there's Oladipo on the assist by Harris. Oladipo's got the opening basket of the game for the Nuggets. Fox kicks to Porter. Thompson against Harris. Outside Favors. Harris against Fox. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here's Simmons. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Love dishes to Oladipo. A floater, and the shot goes down. Oladipo's got his second bucket.
Always have to be conscious of Oladipo on the dribble. I mean, he's got some nice street ball handles that can make the defense look like silly putty.
Now, here's Thompson. 14 points from him the last game against the Celtics in Boston. Down low. And the basket by Ingles.
And setting the tone early with a strong move to the rack.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness and the fearlessness there, Greg. I mean, very committed to getting the shot he wanted.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. And for Victor Oladipo, for so many teams, he was the second option on offense. But now, Clark, he's shown he is a full-fledged #1 option.
And you know the thing about that, Kevin, that's really heartening is his teammates love him being in that spot. And that speaks to Oladipo's unselfishness and character. I mean, Russell Westbrook and Aaron Gordon both had great things to say about Oladipo's success leading the team. And again, just a credit to who he is as a young man.
Ingles with the ball. He's picked up by Drummond, and it's sent back by Drummond. The Grizzlies trail by 6. 1:07 left to play in the first. And Thompson kicks to Porter. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. This is his first chance at the line tonight. He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Simmons passes to Ingles. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Fox against Simmons. Passes it to Drummond. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
He doesn't do some of the damage that other big men do on the perimeter, but inside, Drummond's got just as much game as anybody.
Now, here's Oladipo. Six on the shot clock. Can't hit from the elbow.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Nuggets. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just playing suffocating defense. That's been the difference here for them.
You know, Greg, I love watching this team get after it on defense. I mean, they play with a bit of edge and nastiness.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. We've got Joe Ingles. Harris is out there with Simmons. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Love in at the center. Now here's Porter. Favors, finds Drummond. Thompson against Harris. Thompson passes to Drummond. Over Oladipo. And it's Drummond missing. The Nuggets leading by 7. Simmons feeling it out a bit. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox. Ben Simmons, such a force when catching the ball, moving at the rim. But you know, Clark, he can get there on his own just as well.
Yeah, he's got a great knack for being able to get where he wants to with the ball. His size and strength and agility certainly help him. And he understands angles. This guy is just a jump shot away from being virtually unguardable, in my opinion.
Now, here's Ingles. After the miss from Klay Thompson. Ingles dishes to Simmons. Oladipo for 3. Doesn't go that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. This the first chance to take a look at the Nuggets this season. Fox with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Thompson. Ingles with the rebound. The Nuggets leading by 8. Harris outside. And Oladipo kicks to Love. Simmons on the wing. Guarded by Fox. 18 feet out. And it comes off the front of the rim. For Memphis, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Porter, no luck.
If you're a pro, you got to drain that shot. I mean, doesn't matter who you are. The defense left him wide open. Pros make those.
Pass to Simmons. 1:46 left in the first half. Harris against Thompson. Oladipo for 3. Knocked loose, but they recover it. Here's Simmons. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And stolen by Simmons. And it's in there.
Simmons absolutely in his comfort zone near the rim. I mean, uses his body extremely well and typically gets exactly the kind of shot he wants.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately, really unbelievable.
Yeah, a lot of blanks there. Can't hit a thing. Has to be deflating.
Let's bring out the 2K leaderboard to see the best up-tempo teams in the league. Number 5, the Nuggets.
Yeah, I mean, they've got the athletes to run the break all game long. So that's their edge. They're always looking to take advantage.
Oladipo against Fox. He kicks it to Drummond. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Simmons with it. Now guarded by Fox. Simmons finds Ingles. Good on the bucket. Ingles has got 6.
Boy, what's most impressive about Simmons is how he finds the open man so consistently, the vision, the unselfishness. That's what you want to see out of him.
Now here's Thompson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And stolen by Simmons.
And 2 for 1. That's what they'd like to get right now.
That would be ideal, and that's exactly what they'll try to do. They don't need to rush it, just need to get a quality shot, and quickly.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Oladipo after the made shot from Andre Drummond. Oladipo taking his time here. Shot clock at 6. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Oladipo's got the lead up to 11 now for Denver. And so it's Denver holding on to it. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break with
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to a pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. They played a determined brand of basketball in the second quarter and began to pull away as we reached the half. That 11-point lead must be looking good to them right now. Shaq, let's get your take on Denver.
They did a...
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Andre Drummond with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And I'll tell you, his work on the blocks in that first half, really impressive.
Yeah, he squatted on that paint area and owned it, perfectly using his size and that soft touch inside. That's a heck of a combination. Strength, size, and soft touch. Nice.
They've got Klay Thompson. Favors is out there with Otto Porter Jr. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Drummond in at the center, locking down the middle. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. We always talk about the need for front court players who can both shoot and defend along the perimeter. Clark, if taking that in mind, who would you point to as the prototype for the new school big?
Well, I think the guy with the most potential in that regard is Joel Embiid. I mean, he's agile. He's got a nice touch. He's got three-point range. He's got post-up ability. And I think he can become an impactful defender because of his physical attributes. So he would be the poster guy for me in terms of the potential prototype for the new school big.
Here's Oladipo after the made shot from Klay Thompson. And that one's good. Simmons.
Can't shake Simmons. He is very used to getting hit on these kinds of looks and just plays right through the contact.
Thompson outside. And it's Memphis with another.
Nice to see how easy he takes over games. Makes it look elementary. I mean, that's why they feed him the rock so much.
Simmons passes to Love. No good with the triple. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 11-point game. Again, the miss by Thompson.
You know, he's been off so far, Kevin, but there's still time. I mean, he just needs to settle it down, idle it down a little bit, and try to contribute as much as he can on the offense within himself.
Now here is Harris. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Love against Favors. Tries it from the top of the key. Grizzlies with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Simmons against Fox. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
De'Aaron Fox, another hyper-athletic point guard out of Kentucky. Great size at 6'4". He can impact the game at both ends.
Now, here's Oladipo. 6 points for him. Lets it go with a 3. Thompson with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 8. 1:12 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Fox. To the paint. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fox. And De'Aaron Fox made his mark at Kentucky with his terrific on-ball defense. He puts a lot of pressure on you.
Yeah, I mean, he picks up 94 feet. And that's really how you set the bar for your team, with how hard you compete at the defensive end.
Now here's Simmons, and the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. 56 seconds left here in the third quarter. And Oladipo kicks to Simmons. Back to Oladipo. A floater. Love with a wide open look. Denver gets it back. And stolen by Drummond. Here's Fox. No points in the game yet for him. Inside. Good on that shot, and with that, the Nugget lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Drummond.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
They're up right now because he's been dominant on offense, and, man, I like seeing him catch fire like this.
Now, here's Fox. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Kicks it to Thompson. Over Harris. Some solid defense from Harris. The third quarter comes to a close. Nuggets ahead. They lead by 9. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with. We've got Kevin Love. Ben Simmons is out there with Harris. And it's Joe Ingles. And it's Oladipo in at the 3 spot. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nuggets.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
That's tipped and stolen by Love. Oladipo outside. And there's the pass to Simmons. Fox with the steal. The dish to Thompson. Over Harris. Here's Drummond. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Now here is Harris. Love right side. Ingles can't get it to go.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Denver leading by 4. Here's Simmons. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Fox against Simmons. Fox kicks to Drummond. Over Love. And it's Drummond missing. And Denver has possession. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. The wide open look here for Ingles. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Passes to Fox. Thompson surveying the floor. Feeds it to Drummond. Back to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Favors. Count the basket and the foul. That one on Love.
Really good work on the interior. That is a critical 2 points there. That was an ideal scenario really for him. Point-blank range and also a size advantage.
Now here is Harris. There's 1:38 left in the fourth. Knocks it loose. Favors against Engel. And Oladipo has it in the corner. And again, Denver no good. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Memphis Grizzlies. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Denver calls timeout. The score is tied at 26. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Ben Simmons.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mike Malone had some words for his team during the break. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Now, here's Oladipo. Over Porter. And again, Denver no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
Man, Thompson is phenomenal as a two-way player. A knockdown shooter from everywhere, challenged or unchallenged, and he defends at an elite level, too. What a clutch performer. He loves being in these situations, just relishes the opportunity. A lot of guys say they do, but you can see it in his face. He truly does.
Now, here's Oladipo. They double him with Drummond. Here's Simmons. Ingles kicks to Simmons. To the middle, Love.
Drummond mixes defensive smarts with elite physical tools, and that's what makes him a solid defender. He's going to get his hands on a few shots each and every game.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What's your take, guys?
You know, you'd love to be able to clear space and get that triple, but you can also do the 2 with a quick foul.
Exactly. You're right on top of it, Greg. No need to chuck up a 3. Just be smart and get a quality shot.
And here's Love for 3. No good from three-point territory. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, I don't know if any big man has the combination of strength, speed, and hops that Drummond has, not to mention his length, an unreal physical specimen.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap.
Say what's up to Cardi. Yeah, and my diamond shining, and you